Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Last night I tweeted out which Pokemon I should do for the next deep dive video. And thank you, Poor Boy 1982, for giving me this suggestion. Today's video is going to be on Ninjask. And if you guys have any suggestions on what Pokemon should be in the next deep dive video, make sure to leave it down in the comments. While you're at it, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all PvP and Silph Arena content. Now on to the video. Ninjask is a bug and flying type Pokemon, which means he has a 4 times resistance to fighting type moves. What does that mean? It means that we have an amazing counter for the king of the jungle, Vigoroth. And you may be asking, John, hey John, Ninjask is just a soft counter to Vigoroth. It's because it wins, but it doesn't win by a lot. However, Ninjask wins because of his versatility. He not only just beats Vigoroth, but he also beats the #1 ranked Pokemon on PVPoke, Fortress. And not only Fortress, he can also be pretty viable against Venusaur. And if your opponent has a grass type on their team, it is most likely going to be Venusaur. So what we need to remember is that although Ninjask is not a hard counter to many of the Pokemon, he is a soft counter for a wider range of Pokemon in the meta. Getting into the movesets, we're gonna right away take Metal Claw and throw that in the garbage because Steel is not viable. #1, there's no stab damage. #2, Fury Cutter. That's it. Fury Cutter. It faster, higher energy gain, stab. For charge moves, no matter what, you should have Aerial Ace on Ninjask. He's so spammy, especially with Fury Cutter. He'll be able to take care of the grass and the bug type Pokemon, and with Fury Cutter, you're just going to be hitting it off so fast, it's crazy. As for its second charge move, you can either go with Bug Buzz or Shadow Ball. Personally, I like Shadow Ball because it hits neutral against everything in the meta except the normal types. And we all know Shadow Ball, if you are in one of those situations where you are switch locked, you have your Ninjask out and he swapped into his Alolan Golem. If you haven't seen that video on Alolan Golem, make sure to check that out. It was yesterday's video. Right, if you are in one of those situations, you might be able to surprise attack him with a Shadow Ball. So if you do that, it's risky, but it could be a high reward, or you'll be forcing a shield. I did already go over Ninjask's main key matchups, but keep note that Ninjask, it will beat Vespiquen. So if you find yourself having to choose between these two bug flying type Pokemon, remember that Ninjask wins in the mirror. Just be careful, that Power Gem will one-shot you. Counters are really important to know. You do not want to find yourself in a situation where you are switch locked against a Alolan Golem or Alolan Graveler. If you are in this situation, they will be happily farming you. And you don't want to get J-farmed. You likely won't even be touching those charge moves. They're going to be hitting you with Rock Throw, and then whatever Pokemon's going to be coming next is going to be in a world of hurt. This is why it is important to have Shadow Ball on your Ninjask. Even though you're in a tough situation, you're going to lose, you're able to pull off that Shadow Ball last second and either force that shield or be able to do some decent damage. Regardless, that can really turn the tide of the battle. On a team of 3, when using Ninjask, it really varies on the Pokemon that is on your opponent's team. For example, if they have a electric user, like Alolan Golem or Alolan Graveler, Raichu, I would be complementing the Ninjask with a Venusaur. If they are running Noctowl, I would be complementing Ninjask with Lantern, Raichu, Alolan Raichu. And finally, for the last member on your team, I would pick the Monkey of the Jungle Cup, the champion, the #1 Pokemon that you will see on everybody's team, Vigoroth. Now let's move on to some battles so you can judge it for yourself. Now on to some battles. We're going to be going in with our Venusaur and he's going to be coming in with his Vigoroth, which means we have the positive matchup. We are ready for him to switch. Now we're going to do a couple Vine Whips and then there's the switch. He's going to be coming in with his Fortress, so that is a perfect time for us to switch into our Ninjask. Now we're going to be going in and we're going to get to this Aerial Ace. You see how fast he got that Aerial Ace off? The reason we're going to go Aerial Ace is because Aerial Ace is going to be super effective to that Fortress. And boom, we get him already to the yellow with 1 hit. Now you have to shield the Rock Tube. You have to. If you don't, you're going to get one shot or pretty close to. Now, we're going to get to this Aerial Ace, but take a look here. We get to the Aerial Ace and we keep hitting him with Fury Cutter. This is called J farming. Now we're going to be going in with the Aerial Ace, and we're going to finish off that fortress, and look how much energy we have remaining for whatever is coming in. He's going to be coming in with his Magneton, so now we know we have to get to that Shadow Ball as quick as we can because those Thunder Shocks would just devastate us. Now we go with the Shadow Ball, and look. One-shots that Magneton. He did not see that coming. We went with the Aerial Ace. He thought we were going with Aerial Ace while we went Shadow Ball, and he didn't shield because Aerial Ace wouldn't have done much to that Magneton. Now he's going to be coming with this Vigoroth, and he's be hitting a Body Slam on our Ninjask, but we have a Venusaur in the back because the fortress was taken out, and we're going to be hitting him with a Frenzy Plant. Now watch what's going to happen here. We're going to be hitting him, getting into that Frenzy Plant again. We're both one shield, one shield. We're going to try to get to this Frenzy Plant, and we are going to shield. Now watch what we do here. We're going to get hit by the Body Slam. And now we're going to get to that Frenzy Plant. Frenzy Plant will either one-shot the Vigoroth or he's going to shield. But here, he's going to shield. And we're going to switch to Vigoroth, who's going to be able to Suicide, shield, take that Body Slam. That is exactly what we wanted. We wanted our Vigoroth to be able to take the Body Slam instead of our Venusaur. And now we were trying to get to that Body Slam, but we didn't get to it. And he's going to be hitting us with Body Slam, but now he has no energy left. And we have our Venusaur, and we're going to be hitting him with just Vine Whips, and we're going to finish off that Vigoroth. And that is the end of round 1. Now we're going to be going into round 2, and we're going to be starting off with Venusaur again. Yes, Venusaur, and we are switched. Oh my gosh, we're going against the Fortress. He definitely has a positive lead here, and we're going to switch in to our Ninjask. We got a couple of Fury Cutters in there, but we're like, okay, and then that's going to be the Magneton. Now we're going to try to pull the same thing. Let's see if he falls for it again. Shadow Ball. Shield. He did not fall for it. So like, okay, that's fine. We're going to be going, and we're like, you know what? We're not going to shield here. We already are losing in the lead. So we're not going to shield. We're going to let our Ninjask go down. We're okay with that. So now we're going to be coming in with our Vigoroth, and Vigoroth's counter is just going to go to work on that Magneton. It's just does so much damage to that Magneton. And we're like, now it's going to be a Discharge or a Magnet Bomb. Most likely a Discharge, but we're going to take it because that will not one-shot us. We're like, okay, that's fine. We'll take it. So now we're going to do a couple more counters, and that Magneton is going to go down. Now we have so much energy on this Vigoroth, so now we're waiting to see what's going to be coming out, and it is his Vigoroth. So now we're going in with Body Slam, and we're going to be doing some serious damage, or we're going to be forcing a shield. And yep, as you can see, we forced a shield, and we get to another Body Slam before our Vigoroth is to go down. So now we're going to be forcing another shield, or no, we're going to be doing more damage now. And now we have Venusaur in the back with Body Slam, and we're like, okay, we have to shield here. We're going to shield here because Body Slam with Stab is just does way too much damage. So now we're going to try to get to this Frenzy Plant. He has no shields, and we're so close, but we're like, no, okay, yeah, we're gonna have to take this Body Slam because we don't know what he has in the back. So now we're going with the Frenzy Plant, and we're like, oh no, why did we do that? Because we know he has a Fortress in the back, and we're like, oh man, we shouldn't have done that. So we're like, okay, get to the Frenzy Plant, just do as much damage as we can, but we know that this is a losing matchup. Fortress just walls Venusaur just so bad. And that is the end of round 2. Yeah, we got destroyed. Now we're going into round 3, and we're gonna be going in with our Ninjask as the lead, and he's gonna be going up against us with Vigoroth, and we're gonna and we're gonna be going using our Fury Cutter, and we're gonna try to get to that Aerial Ace. Now he's gonna get to his Body Slam first, and we're like, nope, we're gonna shield this Body Slam. We don't want to get hit by that Body Slam. It's with Stab. It's too crazy. And now we're gonna do our Aerial Ace. Now our Aerial Ace is gonna do some decent damage, or he's gonna be shielding. Yep, there you go. He shields, and we're like, okay, cool. Let's do this again. Try to get to another Aerial Ace, but he gets to another Body Slam first, of course, and we're gonna be like, you know what? We're gonna take it. We're gonna take this Body Slam. We're okay. We're still alive. We're in the red, but it's okay. We're still alive. But now we're gonna get to another Aerial Ace, and now with this Aerial Ace, we're either going to be forcing a shield, or we're going to be doing some serious damage. We get to that Vigoroth, we get that Vigoroth into the red, and now we're going to be doing Fury Cutter, and we get that Vigoroth down with just like 1 HP left. That Ninjask is still around, and we're like, can we get to another Aerial Ace? Definitely not. that's not a thing. So we have Vigoroth in the back against this Magneton. And remember what I told you guys about the Vigoroth versus Magneton matchup? We're going to be doing just counter. We are not shielding. We are not doing anything of the sort. We're like, okay, you know what? We're okay. No, see, we're not shielding here. And then we're like, okay, that's fine. Counter, counter, counter. Do as much damage as we can to that Magneton. Finish him off with just fast moves. See, as you can see here, this is something that we call J farming. Now, again, we're going to be using Bulldoze against that Venusaur, and we're going to force that last shield, and we're going to swap out to our Noctowl. And we're like, this is the matchup we need. He has Venusaur left with all shields down, and we're like, this is pretty much over. But we're like, okay, you know what? We're going to shield anyway, just to kind of like secure the matchup. And then we're going to get to our Sky Attack with our Noctowl, and Noctowl is just going to finish this off one shot with the Sky Attack, and that is going to be the end of round 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.